Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Welcome back to another live show. I've been out of the game for a couple of days. So I'm back. I'm back now. I'm back. I'm ready to go. I'm rearing to go. And I'm excited to go through and react to the Champions League live draw stream. Which is going to be very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to watching it with you guys. Some of you might have the link, some of you might not. I'm literally just going in there now, and then we're going to react to it. So big up to all of you. Let me get it up. Here we go. Apparently, Todd Burley's going to be in attendance as well. So we've got some interesting guests for this one. Big up to the chat as well. Hope you're all doing very well, whether you're watching on X or on YouTube. I'm going to go through everything bit by bit. Big up to Darnell. Hope you're doing well, mate. As we're speaking right now, nobody's actually started speaking at this event. They're just doing like a preview video, basically showing teams that have won the trophy and all the rest of it. So hopefully shortly they'll actually get cracking, because one of the things about these events, they do drag it out, don't they? Oh, bloody hell, I think to myself sometimes, honestly, you don't need to take that long. But I guess you need to make a show of it, an event of it. And I don't have a massive issue with that, to be fair. I don't think there's anything wrong with, bigging it up. It's a big tournament. So why not? Why not, as far as I'm concerned? Why not make it a good event? Hello, Bora. I hope you're doing well. Big up to Harry Ori as well. Good to see you, mate. Olimwengu as well. Buzzing for the draw. Good. Do I still use Omelie? Yeah, I go on there occasionally. I haven't been speaking on that so much, if I'm honest. But I'd love to get involved with Omelie again. If it works and if I can work around it, then I will do it. They've just started the proper presentation now, guys. So they've got the same presenters they always have. No changes there. $90 days since PSG last won. How many days have it been since Chelsea beat PSG? That's what I really want to know. Don't know if any of you watched, saw what Robert Sanchez had to say as well. We'll have to have a look at that in a second. I mean, he was really bigging it up playing PSG. He's desperate to get them in the draw. Who would I like for the 8 games? I'll be honest with you. I want to go to some obscure countries, but I don't think you can beat a good trip to Greece or Italy or Spain, France. Like, you can't beat a trip to those places. But I mean, I don't know how many teams there are from certain countries, so they're going to go through all of the teams in a second. We can have a look at it. I love Poland. Germany is, they're nice people in Germany. They treat you well. They treat you well in Austria. I'm trying to think what other places. There's Egbali. There's Egbali at the event. They're talking about Chelsea. They're bigging us up, guys. Basically, the president of the UEFA saying how incredible it is, our achievements, winning the Youth Cup, the Club World Cup, Carabao. So Jason Gannon who's walking up. Yeah, Jason Gannon. So they've basically given us a sort of certificate with basically pictures of us winning and lifting all the trophies. How happy are you with the progress of the club? I don't know why I thought Jason Gannon would be English for a second there, but he's obviously American, but fair enough. What aspirations do we have as a club? He's been asked. So he's answered the question quite well. He's basically they've asked him, "What's your expectation? What's your what are you trying to do in this competition?" He said, "We're here to win. We've done it before in the past, and yeah, we're looking to try and do that again in the future." So that's a pretty good answer. There you go. Paphos from Cyprus. Is that who David Luiz plays for now? You can watch it anywhere. I don't think it costs anything to watch it. It depends what country you're in, mate. If you're in England, you could probably watch it on the BBC. If I had to sell Palmer or Caicedo, who would I sell? Gun to my head. Jesus. I'm gonna pass on that question, Will. I'm gonna pass on that. That's like saying, would you rather kill your mum or your dad? Don't really want to kill either of them. I love my mum and I love my dad. So that's how I feel about Palmer and Caicedo. I'm not saying that, you know, you understand the point. You get what I'm saying. So obviously the format in this competition as well, guys, is going to be very different. I mean, you should all know this anyway, but we're not playing 4 teams anymore twice. Was it 3 teams twice and 6 games? Now you're up to 8 games in the league phase. 8 games in total, and they're all going to be against different teams. So you could have PSG away, but you wouldn't get to play them again in the home leg, which part of me is like, oh, it's a bit annoying. But again, like, it creates a bit of excitement, doesn't it? It does create excitement. You have a guaranteed 4 European away days, and then you're going to play different teams in the home legs. So every single game you're going to have to adapt. It's all different. I like the new format. I think the new format's good. I know there's been a lot of question marks about what it's going to be like. But I think it was a huge success. To be fair, I think it was a huge success last year. I thought it was very good. I also think the Club World Cup is a pretty good success as well. I don't mind it. I think it works, but I think there also has to be limitations on other competitions. For me, it's the Nations League, internationals. You know, the timings of those competitions for me is really, really important. Like, there's another bloody international break coming up. Can you believe that, before the Brentford game? I mean, that for me is, I'm not a fan of seeing that whatsoever. But if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do, isn't it? I just want to see consistent, regular football. I don't like the stop, start. You know, play 5 games and then go on international break, play another 10 games and then same thing. Do you not find that really frustrating? Do you not find it just kills all your momentum, and it distracts players from what they're trying to do as well? So from a club football perspective, I think it's a disaster. And I can't imagine that anything will change, because, well, obviously the international managers would like to presumably actually work at some point. It must be boring just watching club football all the time. I don't know what this nonsense is that UEFA are doing. We've been streaming for 10 minutes and they give me all this nonsense. They're showing Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting a back massage. What the hell is going on here? Get to the point. Oh, God. We've got to watch it, haven't we? It's all part of the show. They're basically just running this drama about whose idea it was for the new format, as if it's some sort of soap. I don't know if anyone's ever watched EastEnders before, but that's what it's like right now. They got Zlatan on the phone to the president of UEFA going, I made the new format. No, I made the new format. My God. Yeah, I did. I watched the match. I was on the phone to Matt as well during the game. Wasn't that funny? That was great. I loved it. I know. Almost 15 minutes on, and I'm watching this soap opera. It's ridiculous. Well, they've finally finished that video. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic is coming on stage now with the president. Oh, God. It's taking forever. Honestly, you should just, whatever series you're watching, guys, you can get through an episode. I thought it was going to be an hour stream. It's going to be 2 hours. I mean, we'll do it, but Jesus. Tottenham are close to agreeing a deal for Simmons. Yeah, but is that personal terms or is that with the player? If it's with the player, then I'm concerned. If it's not with the player, then I'm confident. Matt Law just said that. Smash the like button as well, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to, let's see if we can get up to 70 likes on YouTube. On X as well, if you haven't already. You can like the videos on X. You can also retweet. It all helps. All makes a big difference. I don't know if I prefer Furman to Simmons. I'll be honest with you. I'm a fan of Simmons. I think Simmons, to me, just looks like a better footballer, all-round footballer. Although I can see that he scored the other day, didn't he, for Barcelona, Furman? So, it's not Furman. It's Ferran, isn't it? Ferran Torres. Yeah. Oh, Fermin Lopez. Oh, shit. Sorry, I thought people were talking about Ferran Torres. You're talking about Fermin Lopez. Right, Kaka's coming on stage now. Jesus. Don't even know I've had the headphones on. Could have eaten my dinner at this point. Right. I don't know, to be honest with you. I like both options. I mean, how much is Furman going to cost? Is Chelsea in pot one? I haven't seen the pots yet. I presume we probably will be in pot one, though. Leipzig played their joker by letting Simmons go to London. They want a bidding war. We should walk away from this. Well, they're not exactly going to let him go for free, are they? I mean, that's just it's not about Leipzig. It's about Chelsea and it's about Tottenham and it's about the player. If he wants to go, then that's absolutely fine. You can go. You know, you can go to Tottenham. You can go to Chelsea. This is ultimately up to him, right? He's going to make the decision on what happens. The question is when is that decision going to be made? Because he's either going to be patient and turn Tottenham down and then go with Chelsea, but that could happen in a couple of days. That could happen right at the end of the window. Or, you know, he could say, you know what, Chelsea, you're keeping me wait. I'm waiting too long for you, Chelsea, and then go down another route. And that's also, you know, a real possibility. So I'm not denying that could happen. I think there is a genuine chance it could happen. Would I like that to happen? Obviously not. But I mean, if I was a player and I felt like, hang on a second, Tottenham have already agreed personal terms. They said that they are going to bid for me straight away at the asking price of whatever it is, 70 million. Then you have to say that if I was the player, if you were the player, you would feel like they want you more, or they have they have more trust in you, they have more faith in you because they're willing to just pay the money. Whereas Chelsea are constantly negotiating down. And again, nothing wrong with negotiating. I mean, I haven't got an issue with that. But how long do you drag out a situation before you just lose that spark and a player doesn't feel as wanted necessarily? And I think that's one of the key factors that could come into this transfer saga is that you have a player who knows what he wants, but it's a two-way street, right? One person's got to go for the other person for them to go together. You can't just have, one person wanting something to happen. It's got to be a two-way street. Now, finally, it looks like they're actually going to get cracking with these pots. They've got quite a few pots to get through. Let's see what they're saying. That's in Monaco. I didn't know they were in Monaco for this. Come on, mate. Get on with it. I wouldn't have rushed home if I knew it was going to take this long. I should have just started the stream from 25 minutes. But at least we know. Do you mind if I have a glass or what's that? The technical procedure of the draw. I wonder what that means. 36 teams. 4 pots. Oh, Galatasaray away. That's what I want. I want to go to Turkey. That's what I want. I want to go to Turkey, guys. I've settled on that one. Oh, so if we were playing against Newcastle or any other team in England, then we wouldn't be able to do that in the league phase. You have to play against a team from another country. And if you get two teams from the same country, then that's fine. But you can't play three teams from the same country. So if we played, let's just say, three Spanish sides, that's impossible. You can't do that. So we wouldn't be able to play against Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico. We can only do two of them. So then it would go on to another club. Right, we're getting closer now. We'll go through the Spurs saga after after the Champions League draw. We'll talk about all the transfer news. So don't feel like I'm not going to touch on it. I am. But let's just focus on one thing at a time. But I mean, I haven't read through it today. So are you telling me that a bid's been accepted? Or is there just interest? I see they're trying to hijack, but Spurs have tried a lot of things. I mean, I'm not particularly worried about anyone hijacking a player if they haven't actually done it. So if it's just a rumor, I don't know why we're so concerned. Here we go. Pot one. Who have we got? PSG. Real Madrid. Man City. This is all pot one, guys. Bayern Munich. Liverpool. Inter Milan. And the Chelsea. Come on, lads. Imagine being in pot one and we were playing the Conference League last season. That's crazy. Borussia Dortmund as well. Obviously just signed Anselmino and Chukwuemeka from us. Anselmino on a loan. Chukwuemeka on a permanent. Barcelona as well in pot one. And that is all of the teams for pot one. 9 teams. 500 trophies between them as well. That's pretty good. Thank God we're starting. Come on. Let's see it. Come on, people. Let's see it. He's starting the draw now, Mukhtar. He's starting the draw now. Smash that like button as well, guys. Let's bring some good luck to this draw. Straight up. As many as we can. Bayern Munich first. All of them. Oh, shit. It literally says all of the opponents for a side. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be... Oh, damn. They've got Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Oh, my God. Damn. Bayern Munich away. Oh, that's a good one. I've never done Bayern Munich. Wow. Arsenal, PSG, Club Brugge, Sporting, PSV, Pavos as well. Damn. I can't believe it. All right, here's the second team. Chelsea! Come on, lads! Who have we got? Who have we got, boys? Bayern Munich away. Come on, then. Who have we got? Barcelona are home! Atlanta away! Napoli away! Oh, fucking Karabag as well. Holy shit. Rachel, we're going to Italy twice. Damn. Oh, that's unreal. That is unreal. That is so good. Oh, that's fucking hard. That's hard. Holy crap. That is mad. That's really difficult, guys. Oh my God. That's so good. That is difficult, isn't it? Jeez. They've got Liverpool away, Real Madrid, Man City, Olympiacos. It's not terrible, is it? Aha. Racing. My God. The dates haven't come up for this, though. Well, difficult to say, isn't it? Difficult. It is difficult to say. Let's just, I'm going to take a positive approach and go, it's fair. I don't know. Who knows? I think that's a really good lineup, though. Karabag away. Karabag away is brutal. God. I am a bit gutted that we haven't got Galatasaray, but I'm chuffed that we've got Atlanta and Napoli. Napoli's going to be sick. Napoli's going to be great. Barcelona at home. Fucking Barcelona at home. Bayern Munich away. Oh, these are incredible. How good is it to be back, guys? Back in the Champions League, back in the big time, back with the big boys. We are the big boys. Brilliant. That is so good. I know some people will be thinking like, a bit gutted, all the rest of it, that we've got good teams we're playing against. But relish this challenge, guys. Relish it. We beat PSG 3-0. Go into this with some confidence, some hope. I think you have every right to be hopeful after what we achieved and the signings that we've made and the quality that we've got on this squad. There's no doubt we need to bring in a little bit more and sell. But I think we're going to do it. I don't see this as a situation where Chelsea finished the transfer window like this. Obviously, Nkunku's already gone. We haven't even spoken about that. We're going to speak about that later on. Tottenham have got Dortmund. Okay, that's a relatively okay run for Dortmund, to be fair. It's not that bad. That's mad. That is absolutely mad. It's not terrible for Dortmund. It's not terrible. We have a harder draw than them. Liverpool, who have they got? Real Madrid at home, Inter. Atletico at home, Frankfurt away, Marseille away, Karabakh home, Galatasaray away. Oh, I would have loved Galatasaray away, but I can't complain. I'll be honest with you, I cannot complain. How can I complain about that? Did Fenerbahce not qualify in the end for the Champions League? I thought they did qualify. It doesn't look like they did based on what I'm seeing. Barcelona, who have they got? Obviously, they've got us. That would be unreal. Unreal. What an atmosphere. I'll never forget, we got absolutely demolished by Messi. That was when Iniesta was still playing as well. Barcelona have a pretty good draw. PSG, Chelsea, apart from that, it's pretty easy. Newcastle away as well. Yeah, it's pretty easy, that one. That's piss. PSG, who have they got? They've already got Bayern Munich at home, Barcelona away. I mean, that's not an easy start. I'm glad we don't have Barcelona away because they don't even have their new stadium yet. So I just feel like it's kind of a wasted trip. To be fair, like if we're being honest, every game that you play is pretty challenging. So I don't want to underestimate the teams that we've got in the Champions League, but I mean they're all challenging, aren't they? Let's look at the come on. Champions League. Where is it? I'd love Celtic in the Champions League, but they obviously didn't get in, did they? They messed it up. Come on. Oh, Benfica. They beat Fenerbahce. I would have loved to have seen that. That's honestly, I'm so excited, guys. So excited. How good is it to be back? How good is it? The full calendar's being released on Saturday, so I guess we'll know when we're playing certain teams. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my God. Are you not excited, guys? It can't just be me. I think it's brilliant. I'm just trying to find the actual pot so we can put it on screen. It's got to be on X somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, yes. This is what we're working with, guys. Barcelona at home. By the way, I think that's a very winnable game. And I'm not just being, falsely optimistic. Barcelona at home is a very winnable game because it's the opening game and it's home. Fans will be well up for it. So that's a great one. Bayern Munich away. I'd also say it's a winnable game, but I'm not necessarily expecting to win that. Benfica at home. We should do a job on them. Atlanta, new manager. A few changes for them. Obviously, their manager has gone to Roma. So I think that we have a better chance against Atalanta than we would have had last season because they were playing fantastic football. Ajax at home, good memories of that game. Napoli away is going to be incredible. Paphos at home, chill game. Very chill. And then Karabag away is just basically screw you, screw your bank account. If you want to go to that game, you need to remortgage your home. That's basically Karabag. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. I mean, that's just crazy. Whereabouts is Karabag? It's in Azerbaijan. Oh, Azerbaijan. I mean, for crying out loud. How long does it take to get to Karabag from London? Oh, God. How far is London from Karabag? It's 4,415 kilometers. If you were to drive, it would take you 54 hours. On a flight, it's just over 5 hours. Not great, if I'm honest. Oh, was it 6 hours last time? Yeah, I don't really fancy that. I mean, I'll probably do it if I can. But I mean, that is a stretch. Karabag away is a stretch. I'll be honest, that's a tough one. I am looking forward to going to Italy, though. Italy's going to be awesome. I hear Napoli's quite rough, though. I've got to be a bit careful with Napoli. Your ticket was £3.70. They did gin and tonic in the ground. What? How does that work? You can't buy a ticket for £3.70. Yeah, Karabag is in Azerbaijan, guys. Arsenal have a fucking easy draw. I mean, the first 3 games are tough, but after that, it gets easier. Olympiacos, Slavia Praha, Kairat Almaty, and Atletico Bilbao. I mean, that's piss. That's fine. That was the exchange rate. I see. Wow. Atalanta's such a good draw. That's a great draw. They only have PSG. That's it. Hey, absolutely. If I go to Karabag, there's no way I'm not doing a fan cam. I will absolutely be doing all of it. 100%. I don't go all that way out there and not do a fan cam. I think all in all, guys, we should be pretty happy with this. Let's look at this from an entertainment standpoint. And I would say, I'd say we're about a 9 out of 10 in terms of how good that draw is. The only disappointing draw is, I would say, Karabag away. Karabag away is pretty disappointing. Paphos at home, I think it's good to have an easy game in there that you just know you can win. So nothing wrong with that. Every other game is going to be really challenging, but we are absolutely good enough to produce a result and get a win in most of these games, if not all of them. I'm not saying we do win all of them, but we've got enough quality when the whole squad is available that, you know, we can rotate and we can still have options. And, you know, then we look at Xavi Simons if he comes in, Garnacho if he comes in. Those are the those are the things that are going to make a difference. I mean, we're certainly not getting a centre back. I've said this. I've sort of defended it in a way. Look, I don't think we're going to win the Champions League. I don't think we're going to win the Premier League, but I do think we can compete in all these competitions, and we certainly should be getting through the group stage. I mean, that should be an expectation. I have that expectation. And then after the group stage, I don't really know what to expect or what I think. Oh, God, who was that? Was that Frankfurt? Frankfurt had a really tough draw. It's a pretty good draw for Juventus as well. Pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, we've got a tough draw in comparison to a lot of teams. Bayern Munich away, Barcelona at home, both as hard as it gets. Napoli is away is as hard as it gets. Atlanta, not really sure what to expect from Atlanta this season, so I can't really comment. If this was last year, I would have said very, very difficult as well. I remember I watched the Real Madrid game when Atlanta played against them, and Real Madrid weren't particularly great. Atlanta were fantastic, but they still ended up losing, if I'm not wrong. Just because Madrid, that's what they do, isn't it? They score goals from nowhere. Villarreal. I'm so chuffed though, guys. I feel really good about this. We've won this competition twice. Yes, it's going to be tough, but I'm not scared. World champions for a reason. Big up to you, Nate. Tom, good to see you. Either going to go to Atlanta or Napoli. We've done Bayern and Karabag. Oh, it's brutal, isn't it? Absolutely brutal. Karabag is just... Yeah, Karabag is a lot. No, it's a good draw. It's good. It's entertaining. I'm not sitting here saying like, wow, I'm so glad we're playing Bayern Munich away and Napoli away. Like, oh, definitely going to win those games. Nobody knows. But am I feeling good? Am I feeling confident? Am I feeling hopeful? Yes. All of the above. Don't think there's much point me using these headphones anymore. I've heard what I needed to hear, and I've seen what I needed to see in terms of the main part of the draw. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Whoa! Stop with the spam, man. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be around 66 quid for RC stick, unless those prices have gone up as well, because obviously we had an 8% rise. So 8% more than it would have been last time. Napoli will be crazy, man. It'd be one of the most incredible experiences. I am a little bit cautious about Italy, though. I mean, one of the big things what I've learned with these European games is you have to be very careful in some of these places, some of these countries. And I know for a fact that Bayern Munich, I don't think will have any problems. I think Bayern Munich will be absolutely fine. The Germans are generally pretty friendly, pretty accommodating. Let's just put it like that. Karabag, I don't know what to expect, but I don't think I'll have many problems out there either. I am worried about Italy. They don't treat you very well in Italy. They don't treat you well in Spain either. But we don't have to worry about that. In Italy, I don't think I'll be able to do regular fan cams. Just because they don't let you bring anything into the stadium. I mean, I remember when I went to Milan with Lewis and they took away his portable charger because they said it could be used as a dangerous weapon. And obviously they know that it's probably not going to be used as a dangerous weapon. But the truth is, the Italians, when you go as an English fan or as a Chelsea fan, I mean, I can only speak from my own experience, like they're pricks. They're all pricks, and they discriminate against you. There is clear discrimination against English fans when you go to Italy. I went to a restaurant in Milan after the game. The waiters didn't want to look at us. It was so rude. So the Italians, for me, I obviously love Italy. I haven't got a problem with the country. It's a bit like Greece, I suppose. I loved Greece, but then I hated the match day experience at Panathinaikos. They wouldn't let me out of the ground. I mean, how the hell does that work? You pay for an event and they don't let you leave? I mean, how the hell does that work? So, yeah, I thought that was a bit dodgy when I was out in Greece. And I do think that you've got to be careful if you're going to Italy as well, guys. I don't know if anyone's considering going out there. But yeah, don't bring portable chargers. Don't bring anything that might get confiscated, because if it could get confiscated, my advice is that it probably will get confiscated. So difficult to do fan cams for those games. I mean, I can still do fan cams, but probably end up just being slightly different to what I've done in the past. Maybe just like a phone jobby or something like that. But hey, I'll see what I can do. I will. I'll see what I can do. See, I want to know what your predictions are on these games, guys. I mean, what's your predictions? Are you feeling confident about these games? Are these fixtures in general? Are you feeling good about it? Because me, I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very, very good. Now let's touch up on some of the news as well, because I did say we'd speak about it. Okay, so I have missed a little bit since we've been on stream. Tottenham have submitted an opening bid for Xavi Simons. A proposal worth an initial 51.8 million, potentially rising to 60.5 million if all bonuses are achieved. It's been tabled. Leipzig are considering the offer, but no agreement has yet been reached. Right. So, I don't think that bid will be accepted. I think it will be turned down. To be fair, I think it will be turned down. That is a very conservative offer from Tottenham, but also a fair offer. I think if they get this done, then they've also had an exceptional window. A lot of people take the piss out of Man United. I thought Man United have signed pretty well, to be honest with you. Maybe take Sesko out of that. But in terms of Mbeumo and Cunha, I thought, they were brilliant signings. But I mean, takes more than two. Takes more than two to make a winning team, right? You've got to have all of the pieces of the puzzle. Okay. What else have we got on this? Xavi Simons has expressed a desire to join Chelsea earlier in the window, but he has been attracted to the project offered by Spurs over the last few days. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with, you know, looking at something and thinking, oh, it's all right. Okay, you might have your wife, whatever. Maybe you're in a car, you're anywhere. You see someone running, you think, oh, that looks nice. It doesn't mean you're going to leave. You can appreciate things from afar. Doesn't mean you're actually going to make an impulsive decision to go another direction. So, I mean, I take that all as a pinch of salt. I take it as a pinch of salt. I don't think there is anything to be worried about as long as Chelsea is serious about this transfer. If Chelsea is serious, we get this done, it's going to be fine. That's my stance on it. Talks with both RB Leipzig and Xavi Simons have gone well over the past 24 hours with an agreement between all parties believed to be close. Guys, this is not, you know, I don't know why we're so worried about this. It's fucking Tottenham. Chelsea is still considering whether to make a bid for Xavi Simons. I mean, for crying out loud, guys. So, yeah, how long do you flirt before eventually going in for a kiss? Honest to God. Get it done. Get it done. I will never understand. I will never understand that. Why we take so long with something. I mean, and Nkunku's gone now. But then the next thing I'm hearing is now we're set to finalize everything for Garnacho. It's like nobody else is going for Garnacho. So that's a transfer done. So two things we can learn from this is if we do go for Garnacho, we learn that Chelsea prioritize Garnacho more than they prioritize Xavi Simons. But I mean, in my eyes, if you want both players, you get Simons first because, again, you have a motivated seller. You have a motivated seller from Leipzig as well. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not motivated because he only has a year left on his contract. But you have an extremely motivated seller with Man United who need to raise capital in order to reinvest and just pay off their debts, if we're quite honest, because their club is a shambles. And they'll probably have to, you know, pay more money to hire a new manager because Ruben Amorim looks like he's in deep water. I don't see why you prioritize Garnacho when you see there is a time slot for this deal for Xavi Simons. This is not a deadline deal based on what we're seeing right now. We're seeing, again, Tottenham making real progress, real strides, real movements. And yet Chelsea are lurking in the background and people are laughing at Tottenham saying, oh, he'll never choose Tottenham over Chelsea. But if Chelsea don't put an offer in, then of course he's going to choose Tottenham. So we do need to get moving in that sense. But I mean, I can't say I'm particularly threatened. I can't say I particularly care because I don't. Because I honestly think that if he does choose to join Tottenham, that is up to him. That is up to him. And I think if there is a real drive and determination, he'll do exactly what Garnacho did, which is turn down, you know, Saudi teams, European clubs, and say, listen, I appreciate the offer. Thanks for the offer. I only want Chelsea. That's where I stand. And that is that's a very committed stance. That's a very passionate stance as well. Like, you don't have to do that. You can make more money in Saudi. It's still a good standard of football. A lot of people take the mickey out of Saudi, but I know Charlie travelled out there and was watching a number of games out there. The standard's improving. It's not getting worse. It's getting better. Although I did hear that the PIF are planning on selling a lot of the clubs. So does that mean the investments are going to tone down a little bit? Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, there's definitely, if Chelsea want both players, they will go for Simmons first, unless they agree a deal for Garnacho, not for Garnacho, for Jackson ASAP, and then you can get Garnacho and Simmons all done. You got rid of Nkunku, you got rid of Jackson, you just replace them, and then again you've got the sale of Tyreek George, potentially the departures of Raheem Sterling and Ben Chilwell. There's other departures that we can look at. So I wouldn't sit here and say everything's riding on one particular transfer. And even if that was the case, it's not for financial reasons. Like, we're not in a position where we have to sell for PSR or anything like that. It's more a case of our agreement with UEFA that in order to bring another player in and register for the squad, we need to sell a player. So it's a one in, one out policy. That's the best way I could describe it at the moment. A one in, one out policy. The narrative was always Nkunku being the conditions for Simmons. I mean, the narrative, you can say whatever you want about what journalists are writing, but I mean, we've got to use our brain here. If Chelsea prioritize Simmons, then the Simmons deal will get done. If we prioritize Garnacho, then I can see a world where Simmons goes to Tottenham. I can see that, but not because we've been competing with Tottenham, because we're clearly not interested if we go for Garnacho and get that done first, and then not able to register another player, not able to sign Xavi Simmons. I mean, that's just stupid from us. So I want to see Chelsea playing smart. I also appreciate that we want a good price tag, but now we've seen what Tottenham have put on the table, we've got to start making some moves and taking control of this transfer, because we're talking a great game, but we haven't put an offer in. We haven't made any serious strides, and we've made excuses. And now the one excuse that we had, being Nkunku, being Jackson, like these guys we need to get rid of, we've now offloaded Nkunku to AC Milan. And we're in a position where we can bring in a player because, again, one player is left. One player can now come in. So what's taking so long? Again, I'm not sitting here saying we're taking our time in a negative way, but it's like, come on now, like, we're here. It all hinges on other clubs, it seems. Also, well, I guess if you're talking about Jackson and Tyreek George, that's fine, but Nkunku's gone. So, I mean, unless we need to get rid of two players for every one we bring in, then I just don't see what the problem is. Isak's holding up the market. Well, he's certainly opening it up for Chelsea. I mean, this is great for Chelsea. Strikers is all gaining in value. Sesko, a 75 million. Are you kidding me? No way. That guy's not a 75 million pound player. I mean, we've certainly made an effort with Simmons on a personal level. Like, we've agreed terms. He's happy. It's the club, not the player. Do I think we'll get Xavi? You know, depends if we really want him. That's honestly how I feel about it. If we really want him, then we'll get him. Listen, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna do a video on the Champions League draw as well. So check that out in a bit if you want to. I'm gonna quickly record that, and then I'm back to it, guys. I will be doing a match preview as well tomorrow evening / afternoon. So feel free to jump on that, and we'll go for everything there. And I will be going through the predicted starting 11, everything else with that side as well. So don't you worry, I'll be going through everything there. Listen, guys, big up to all of you. Really appreciate your time. Let me know what you think in the comments as well about the draw, how you rate it, how you feel about it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your